Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse. We're getting started right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, as usual. Yesterday, we started at 9:01. That is not usual. So we're going to get this party started, this chart party started this morning. And if you're new to the channel, awesome. Welcome. If not, if you're returning, even better. Good to see you back. And the first half of the live stream, we will cover Bitcoin, altcoins, the indices. Like the Nasdaq is down 2.6% today. We talked about it. We covered it on the live streams. There was bearish divergence. There was a reversal candle. So no surprise that it's breaking down. We are not caught off guard. We're not the hindsight crew. We are the foresight crew. Foresight is greater than hindsight. And here we are, right? Here we are. So we didn't know for sure 100% that it was going to break down, but we were aware of that. It was bearish divergence followed by reverse candle. We said there is a possibility that there's additional bearish divergence and another reverse candle, but it is breaking down right now. So we'll get into that. We'll take a look at the Magnificent Seven, also down, right? And of course, Bitcoin mining stocks and any other chart requests, whether it's your stock or crypto, make sure to put it in ticker symbol. And if it's not extremely obvious what the ticker symbol is, for example, if you typed in Apple, right? Obviously, I don't need to know if that's crypto or stock, but if it's not so obvious, make sure to let me know if it's stock or crypto. So when I search for it, sometimes there's overlap where the ticker symbol is both crypto and stock. So just let me know all the details so we can search for it quickly. None of this is scripted and or edited. So we want to keep the live stream rocking and rolling. Bitcoin down 0.5% today. Bitcoin mining stocks getting a pullback. What else? Yep. High risk stocks pullback with the Nasdaq possibly. So we'll see. We'll get into it. We will cover it. With that, let's jump in. Bitcoin is still currently bullish on the daily chart, and it's still following this Apple fractal fairly closely, right? Fairly closely. We've been talking about this. It's not like we just put it on, right? We've been talking about it. You can go back to previous live streams. We've been talking about it for more than a month, probably 6 weeks now. And it's been very, very similar. And even the breakout was very similar after bullish divergence. So we'll see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of like 6 days or, a week worth of like consolidation around this area, which is a key target retracement area. So it doesn't mean it couldn't wick down further like it did over here at 62,370. And it doesn't mean that it's going to play out exactly the same way. But it is interesting that there was like a 6-day consolidation around a very key target area. It seems programmed sometimes. Good morning, market snipers. Good morning, Kyle. What up? What up, Kyle Jackman? Shooter, by the way. Welcome back. Long time market sniper over there. Good to see you on here. So could we see like a multi-day, maybe even a week consolidation around this key target area, also resistance, right? So we said we wanted to see it flip the resistance from into support by breaking through and find support and then taking off to the upside. That's what we're hoping for, right? That's what we're hoping for. So that's Bitcoin. Still currently bullish on the daily chart. Still currently bullish on the weekly chart. Just retested the trending dots, which are trending downward. So we'll continue to monitor it. We'll want to see it regain those trending dots, right? Just above 65,000. And so we'll continue to watch it. But as of right now, obviously none of this is financial advice. Obviously, this is for educational purposes only. And hopefully you have a little bit of entertainment along the way. But if you're taking this breakout back here, anywhere from that 58,000, 59,000 area, right, near the breakout, you could probably is very close, right? In my opinion, and we talked about it a lot in the recorded coaching, but it's very close to possibly moving your stop loss up to break even, and then becomes a risk-free trade. So you have to decide how you're going to map it all out and stuff. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm doing at all times, because people just blindly copy trade me. And if I don't update you like nonstop, and this is not a copy trading service, you're probably going to lose money, right? Because you have to make decisions quickly. So if you don't have your entire plan mapped out and you're relying on someone else to tell you when to buy and sell, you're not going to make it, and you're going to lose money. You shouldn't do that. You should control your own destiny, right? Control your own destiny. What about it? What about it, Dominic? What about it? Lawrence, hello. That's Bitcoin. So not much really to report the last 2 days, other than there is this consolidation. We're in a key target area over here, right? Key target area. Ethereum could come back for a little bit of a pullback as well, because the trend is getting pretty far extended away from the trailing dots. Maybe retrace some of that move, maybe even back test it. Maybe it's something like come back like this, right? Let the trending dots kind of catch up as well, and that's like a good possible area for a higher low. Maybe it's even lower, right? Maybe it even retraces a little bit lower for a higher low. We don't know. We don't know how it's going to play out, but looking for that higher low as well on Ethereum. But currently still bullish, above the trending dots, etc., etc. Solana, same thoughts as ETH. Near breaking news live. Near has hit 3 out of 4 shorter-term targets so far, right? 3 out of 4 shorter-term targets so far after that bullish divergence. After we were starting to get a candle close back above the trending dots, then we had a buy signal, and then off to the races from there. Woo! Down 2.5% today, but was up at one point at $6.49 roughly. Cardano, currently right around that target 1 area after the bullish divergence. Sand still hovering right around that longer term downward trend line. Filecoin, similar thoughts. Dot, similar. Mana, similar. I mean, we've covered this all so much that you can just go back to previous live streams, or just kind of see what I'm posting on the charts anyways, and what we've already talked about on other assets. But before we get through the rest of it, we got a lot to cover still. Let's go over here. Having tracker. Yep. Nice. As you can see, we talked about it at the bottom over here that Bitcoin was on pace for like the overall trajectory of, it was ahead of schedule on the overall trajectory back when it was at like 25 days after halving. And then it, of course, corrected, more than 20%. And then it fell out of line. So it was overextended according to like this, the halving tracker scaled from previous cycles, right? So it's not going to follow exactly, but if it's within like 2012 or 2016, right? You can see that it was above it, then it came back down, corrected, and it was below it. And now it's catching back up somewhere in the middle, right? So somewhere in the middle, we'll see. I'm expecting diminishing returns, right, to the upside and downside, meaning that you won't see those huge gains from 2012, and you won't see those big crashes of 86% or 88%. In my own personal opinion, I was talking about that way back in 2021, early 2021, etc. Expecting. What am I talking about? Diminishing returns, right? To the upside and the downside. Ooh, we got 6 people who liked it already. Hit that repost button and throw in a quick comment. Takes about 5 seconds. I would appreciate it. Helps me, help you, help me, and keep this thing going. Let's go. I probably would have given up on or I probably would have gotten over doing live streams just on YouTube by itself, because we don't even get 200 views over there, right? We don't even get 200 views. So I don't know. I try to help as many people as possible, but I can't even roll out of bed for 200 views, right? So that's why I started posting the live streams on Twitter X app as well, because you get at least 1,000 people. So combined, you're looking at like, 1,000, 1,200, 13, 1,400 people, that would get me out of bed to do a live stream for oh, I was like, why is my door? I forgot to close my door. Dog's poking her head in. She wants to come in. No, she doesn't. So, anyways, yeah. So can't even get out of bed for less than 1,000 views, right? So, combined, once it doesn't have to be live, but like total views, right? So if it was just YouTube, I probably would have stopped doing the live streams already, right? Already. So make sure to help the algorithms, keep me motivated doing these live streams. I don't make any money off of them. So I don't have any affiliates. I don't have any sponsors, uh, you know, all that stuff. So, whatever. Chief Dog Walker here. Chief Dog Walker already took the dog for a walk. Let's keep going. Let's get back into it. That's enough rambling for the morning. We're gonna try to keep this a little bit shorter. Got a lunch date with my boy and his daughter. Uh, trying to make myself and the wife get out of the house. Take lunches and stuff. So she's got a lunch scheduled for Thursday. I've got a lunch scheduled for today, and so, anyways, let's get it going. That's chain link. Not much has really changed. Rarible, add the bullish divergence as well. Targets were set on Rarible retracement. So we'll see if we get some targets hit over there. Algo, similar thoughts, right? Hit one target so far. AVAX, similar thoughts. Now let's switch over to indices and we'll come back to like the Bitcoin miners and stuff like that, which are back down again after big moves up. We talked about it. The VIX was pumping as well. So just be aware of that. We were expecting a pullback. So yesterday, when we did the live stream at 20,583, let's call it 20,500-ish, we talked about it. Back here on Wednesday, July 10th, we talked about the bearish divergence. Back here on Thursday, the 11th, we talked about bearish divergence followed by reverse candle. We could see price come back down to this level down here, and it did, and more, right? And more. And then yesterday we were talking about 20,500. It's possible we see price come down here like this, right? Maybe it finds support, and then we'll find out if it's going to put in a lower high or not. And if it puts in a lower high, then we can see lower prices, right? But it's also possible that it does find support here and then bounces, right? And bounces. So we'll see. We'll see. We don't have a magic crystal ball, but it is a uptrend. It's a more steep uptrend. And then it started going more parabolic and getting extended. And it has broken down from that more parabolic extended trend line. So it's coming in for retracement. It was overdue, right? It was overbought. There was bearish divergence. There was a reversal candle. It was looking like a lower high could be put in. And now in hindsight, it looks like a lower high. And we're seeing it correct 2.5% today so far. So again, we don't have a magic crystal ball, but we do spot divergences in the market. We do spot reversal candles, and so does the indicator of a possible trend change or possible correction in the near future. And so, it's more about strategy and seeing this over and over and over again, obsessing over it, right? It's more about that than it is claiming that I can predict the future, right? So you'll see a lot of that for engagement farming to grow their account, blah, 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 blah. I told you, I called it, right? Try to make themselves look better. Maybe they'll put out like charts in both directions, and then later on come back and say, I told you, right? So we're just talking about in real time, bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle. It is something to be aware of, that we could see price start to break back down and come in for a shorter term retracement like this. And then I posted earlier today or last night when I was on the night shift. I can't remember. Hold on. Let's go to the night shift post. What was it? Oh, yeah. What is it? Oh, it wasn't the night shift. It was oh yeah, it was a night shift. 4:41 a.m. on the live stream. Yeah, I was on the baby detail from the night shift, but early in the morning. So I slept like three and a half hours, and then I slept after the night shift, slept another three and a half hours. So I'm good to go. On the live stream, I covered the bearish divergence and the reversal candle on the NASDAQ daily chart. If price doesn't find support at 20,100-ish, then I could see a 1,000 point correction. Woo-wee. That's a big correction. Let's see, 19,100-ish would be a 1,000 point correction, right? So it's got a ways to go before it gets to there, but it is an awareness that if 20,100 doesn't hold, right, there's a lot of support there. There's some support here, right? Then you can see much lower prices. You do have a gap at 19,600 as well. It's a tiny little gap, but there is a gap. And so maybe even goes lower than 1,000 points. But, that was at 4:41 a.m. So, take that for what it's worth. Blue Diesel, good morning. Good morning. Kyle Jackman. Galaxy. Yeah, we can cover that. Okay, let's keep going. Breaking down. SP 500, pending reversal candle. Was there? Yeah, there was bearish divergence. Not as long. Remember, we covered this that, we were talking about that NASDAQ had bearish divergence over here, right? The SP 500 did not. However, yesterday, the SP 500 put in bearish divergence. Breaking news. Bearish divergence. We're gonna go faster because I don't have a lot of time today. I got to get a workout in before I go see my boy and his daughter for lunch. I got to get going, so I got to work out. So yeah, I could probably do a couple of those chart requests, but we got to get rock and rolling here. Bearish divergence yesterday, followed by a pending reversal candle today. You can see that the indicator is also picking up pending MACD bearish crossover. So something to be aware of, right? Could see the SP 500 start to correct as well. Dow Jones, whereas the Dow Jones is ultra bullish after breaking out, could be coming up and hitting ANF target 1 over here. Russ 2000, ultra bullish still. Ollie, hello. Let's keep going. Time to get rocking and rolling over here. The dollar continues to break down. It was breaking down from that upward trend line. We covered it over here, pumped back up, put it in a lower high, broke back down, and is in a correction right now. The VIX, we talked about it, had a buy signal over here on the 15th. It broke out of that downward trend line that we had over here on the 15th, and then another candle close, and now it's making so the volatility of the SP 500, if you're not sure what that is, typically coincides with a market correction. So coming in for a retracement right now, and we wanted to see it stay at these levels if the NASDAQ and the SP 500 were going to continue to pump, but we are in correction mode right now. How far, we don't know. We'll have to lay out some targets. Apple, bearish divergence, right? So something to pay attention to on there. We had bearish divergence followed by reverse candle, additional bearish divergence. So let's switch over to the Magnificent 7. Might not be as magnificent today. NVIDIA, we talked about it. We covered it on the live streams, right? Possible lower high. We even said that again yesterday when price could get a candle close back below the trailing dots over here, right? Breaking back down, pending sell signal. We got a gap at $96, down 6% today. That is massive. This was like a $3 trillion asset, down 16% on a $3 trillion asset, right? Let's see, what is it down to today? 2.91 trillion. So it was over $3 trillion. Wow. That's a lot of wealth gone, right? That's a lot. Get a candle close back below. Let's see. Back below here at 118. That lower high will be confirmed with the lower low. And we're going to see a bigger correction over here on NVIDIA, most likely. Doesn't mean it couldn't bounce along the way, but that's what I'm seeing over here. Meta, woo-wee. Bearish divergence followed by a reversal candle. Just breaking down, smash this gap over here. Breaking down. Everyone is distracted with what's going on in the news, right? Everyone is distracted with everything going on in the news, the noise, the news, the narratives, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, the Magnificent Seven is breaking down. You got a gap down over here. Amazon pending sell signal. We had bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle. We had additional bearish divergence. We have RSI sell signal a couple days ago. Multiple candle closes back below the trailing dots, and it's breaking down from this longer term upward trend line. Microsoft, same thing, bearish divergence, right? Reversal candles up there. Tesla, possible lower high coming in for a correction. Apple, we already covered it. Google, I mean, we already covered this way ahead of time. Bearish divergence followed by reversal candles. Getting overbought, right? Possible lower high, breaking down yesterday from that downward trend line. We talked about it. We covered it. And here we are, the Magnificent Seven, not looking great, right? Hut, what a move that was. Bearish divergence on Hut. Riot hit 3 out of 4 targets to the upside, right? 3 out of 4 targets to the upside over there on Riot. There it is. Bitfarm, Marathon Digital has a pending reversal candle. CLSK, Iris Energy breaking back down, had the bearish divergence. We talked about it, broke down from there, breaking down again, coming in for a bigger retracement on Iris Energy. We're going to make it bearish divergence followed by a pending reversal candle over here, right? So we're reporting this live ahead of all others, most likely. Bearish divergence followed by a pending reversal candle. We're going to make it. Cypher Mining came all the way up and hit longer term target 3, wicked all the way up, and all the way up to $8.02 is all the way back down to $6.50. These pump hard and they dump hard. It's like catching lightning in a bottle. MIGI trying to break back above, getting pushed back down from $1.86. So it's all the way up to $1.86. Hive hit 3 out of 4 targets to upside so far. Veritone has hit 1 target so far. Lemonade getting very wicky up here. Upstart filled this gap over here. Breaking news, filled that gap so far, right? Filled the gap from over here, left open from February. Labu getting overbought, pending reversal candle over there. What else? Let's keep going. We're at 924. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling today. We are just blowing through this. ETFs down a little bit. Still bullish though, similar to Bitcoin. MicroStrategy. What else? PayPal. SoFi. What else? What else? What else? What else? Bitcoin dominance, still trying to hold on in Bitcoin dominance, right? Still holding on for dear life on Bitcoin dominance. Bearish divergence, possible lower high. Too early to call it on the weekly chart. What else? What else? Rivian, crowd favorite. Uh, Possible lower high, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just gonna let the trending dots catch up. Let's see. That's about it. I think that's about it. We went through it fast, but we got a lot going on, and I get to check into some of my other stuff too. So I think we're gonna call it there. We're gonna just circle back and hit some of these. Hut. Yep, we took a look at it. We took a look at it down 5%. It was ultra bullish, put in bearish divergence. So if it's overbought with the orange candles and there's multiple reversal candles, maybe there will be a reversal candle. We don't know yet. There's no pending reverse candle yet. There could be additional bearish divergence, but there is bearish divergence. So if you took this buy signal, for example, on HUT at $9 and you see the overall market correcting and you see other Bitcoin mining stocks that pumped hard and then now are dumping hard, when would now be a good time to take profit? Obviously, I don't give financial advice. I'm just saying make sure to have a strategy. And if you're buying the dip, don't forget to sell the rip, right? Don't forget to lock in profits. That's the whole point of this. The whole point is to treat this like a business. So there's never a guarantee that's going to keep going higher. The contrary to that is that if you're a position trader, the weekly chart is still ultra bullish as of right now. You can see that it was ultra bullish for a couple weeks over here, flipped back around with a reverse candle. So whatever your strategy is, if it's shorter term, maybe you're taking profit. If it's longer term, maybe you just hold through some short-term pain. And as this thing becomes very volatile, right? Very big moves up, big moves down. You can't play every single weekly candle like that. You'll lose money, right? So if you're longer term, maybe you're holding through it. If you're shorter term, maybe you're taking profits. So decide what your strategy is, Dominique. Galaxy. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Crypto. Right? Crypto? Yeah. No. Stock. Digital holdings. Yep, that's right. TSX. Thank you. Thank you for putting in all the details, Kyle. I appreciate that. So that when I think it's crypto, I mean it's digital holding, so it's related to crypto, but there's no, it's not. So ultra bullish on the weekly chart as of right now. 2-week chart is ultra bullish. Monthly chart is bullish. So you just have to decide what your strategy is. The daily chart is still bullish, but like as I said, there is bearish divergence, so it could get a little bit of a retracement. Maybe let the trending dots catch up. So depending on what your strategy is, are you holding it longer? Are you, or are you playing like a shorter, lower time frame where you spot divergence and get out and then get back in later? You have to know what that is for you. But it is an uptrend. It is bullish. It is still above the trending dots. And by the end of the day, price could close higher, right? It's still early in the day, right? It's still early in the day. So we don't know how it's going to close. It could come back down and then just pump right back up, right? So higher time frames are ultra bullish. Daily chart is still bullish. You have to decide what it is for you. XRP, yeah, I have XRP on here. You got it, Shooter, by the way. My man. Where is it? I thought I had it on here. Oh, I got it on my other. I got it on my other account. uh, it's on here somewhere. It's on here somewhere. I have it. I have it somewhere. There it is. There it is. There it is. XRP. Ultra bullish on the daily chart, right? Trying to get back above the 200-week moving average. Yeah, this is XRP, not XRP versus Bitcoin. So you had that last breakout over here, touch point, back above the trending dots, buy signal, and then off to the races. Weekly chart has a pending buy signal on the weekly chart. You could probably draw another one out like this, Shooter, by the way. right? So going to run into a little bit of resistance again. These are older resistance targets, so could come back in the resistance and then see if it breaks out from there as well. 2-week chart, pending buy signal on the 2-week chart. Monthly chart, pending buy signal on the monthly chart. So ship's starting to get turned around over there, in my own personal opinion. Hypercycle. Oh, I've never even heard of that one. Okay. Okay. We're just going fast and dirty. Pending buy signal on the daily chart is bottom in. We don't know for sure. There is bullish divergence, though. There is bullish divergence going all the way back here, just real quick. Looks like all bullish divergence, right? So pending buy signal on the daily chart, pending MACD bullish crossover over there. We're just going fast today. We're just going fast today. Rocking and rolling. Maybe something like that, right? High risk, high reward, probably, right? Has it found bottom? I don't know. It's guessing right now. There is bullish divergence. There could be additional bullish divergence. We don't know yet. Is the bottom in? A higher low will be the higher probability, Blue Diesel. Yep, you got it. Okay. Upside soon. It has been in the range for 4 months. Should be an explosive CLSK. We briefly covered it. Let's see. We're still at 31 minutes. We're still okay in time. There it is. So it had a buy signal on the 15th. I can see we were talking about the consolidation over here, right? Consolidation. Kind of broke out here of this downward trend line. Could be a fake out as of right now, $20. So fake out to the downside. What we always talked about in recorded coaching, expect fake outs along the way. In this case, fake out to the downside, fake out to the upside, probably going to be somewhere in the middle. We don't know how it's going to play out, but maybe something like this and then take it off to the upside like that. But as an awareness, right? As an awareness, there's also always a potential downside, right? Always a potential downside. So fake out to the downside, fake out to the upside, maybe somewhere in between. We don't know yet. But if it does break out, and if it does break out to the upside, assuming Bitcoin is breaking out to the upside as well, then I would lean towards the upside, right? If not, if everything continues to break down, then I'm going to lead towards, hey, it hasn't filled that gap at $10.50, right? It hasn't filled that gap yet. Okay. You got it, Blue Diesel. You got it. Well, with that, we're going to keep this one short and sweet. We went reference to all those who are older like me, the Micro Machine Man. We went fast. We went hard. We went dirty. The Micro Machine Man, we talked fast. We went fast. Here we are. With that, hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for smashing the like button. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. If you're on the Twitter X app, thank you for hitting the repost button, commenting, participating, getting over 1,000 views. Keep me motivated to doing these live streams. Otherwise, if it was 200 views or less overall, I would just probably stop doing them, right? And probably just do shorter videos or something like that. But thanks, Kyle. I appreciate it. Have a good day, my man. You too. And we will see you tomorrow on Thursday on the next live stream. And adios. Thank you.